Welcome. We've been waiting. You're so close now. Just a little further.
You see now. Darkness resides within, beckoning you, as it has many others, across lifetimes, timelines.
Europa, I ain't even there, and I can feel all that cold in my bones.
Do you remember Europa, Kate?
Bits and pieces, yeah. I ain't a big fan of numbers lower than 6, but there's still pieces of them in here. Rattling chains, haunting.
Kate, do you remember anything from your first Exo incarnation?
Some ain't exactly happy to talk about what I do, either.
Was there a child?
I think. I don't know. I remember bits and pieces, shadows of faces, it's all a jumble, Micah. Why?
It's nothing. It can wait for a more private moment. I've never told anyone this, but I knew Kate before he was a Guardian, before I was a Guardian. We were both on Europa before the collapse. I found out about it after the Braytech facilities on Europa were unearthed. I know Guardians aren't supposed to go digging into their past, but I did. I found my Exomine archive. I found myself. Micah Abram. I grew up on Europa, and even then I was struggling to understand my identity. As a child, I was having dreams, visions sent to me by the Traveler. I didn't understand them then, but I do now. It was preparing me for this, for loss, for losing people. Kate was the personal bodyguard of an Ishtar Collective researcher named Maya Sundarish. He was an Exo before I entered the program. He helped me. When my fathers were away on work, Kate would talk to me. Play cards. Teach me how to cope with isolation. Kate doesn't remember. And that's okay. I can hug him one last time and remind him that he was missed. That he saved me.
Artificial intelligence is not simply the fruitless work of some pathetic scientist. This house was built by Pecunius Clovis Bray the First himself. Within lies humanity's salvation. La Fontaine du Jouvence. Made possible by Clarity Control. Magnificent, wasn't it? An entity from beyond our own dimension. And the answer to humanity's eternal struggle. Mortality. Were it to fall into the wrong hands, humanity and the universe would be utterly doomed. Nuclear descent protocol. Active. Utter destruction of Europa. Imminent.
The deep stone crypt. To enter in the dream is bad enough, but to do so in reality, what you must feel. If you wish to talk, I am here.
Clever little rats. I will not forget what you have done here today. Upon collision, the crypt will be torn open and all defenses will be destroyed. It is now open to all, allies and enemies alike. If you do not defend it, the results could be world-ending. Humanity's fate is now on you. Best of luck.
Has no house. He kneels before no banner, owes allegiance to no kell. He is a murderer, and very good at what he does. I have been tracking him since wolves broke their chains, yes?
Of all the places I've been, in all the years since my rebirth, this is where I return. The last place the traveler touched. I came for answers. I stand here, still, with nothing.
Ikora, Zavala is forming a resistance, and he believes...
What good is a resistance when you are the only one who would survive? I believe he sent his legion to find something they could never possibly understand. And I believe they will continue to desecrate all we hold sacred. Save this place, Guardian. Do not squander this second chance.
I wish Eris could see it this way, but she is bound irretrievably to her pain.
Once I looked up at the stars. I was a guardian. I stood against the darkness. My eyes saw hope and a future full of light. Six of you went down into the pit. You sought revenge for those I lost. You slew a god, Crota. With his last breath, he reached out across the night. And now, the night has answered. Oryx, Crota's father. He smells the blood of his son on your hands. We have slain his brood. We have murdered his son. And now the Taken King comes for us all.
Who will you trust? The voice that wants us to live and suffer as we have lived and suffered? The Leviathan that offers no hope against chaos or the world wave? Or the plain, honest worm? Where its whisper leads us, Morash. Let us go deeper, Zero. Let us dive, whose sister's mine.
I know you hoped the Krill would see it too. We tried. We really did. But we had to let them struggle.
My only regret is that I will not live to see his triumph.
Our enemy reveals itself. The shadow is long, but close. Is this what's had your attention?
Mayday, 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 this is NFB Neurotroop 16. 11,000 souls in Cryosleep 4. We're a few minutes out of New Pacific Arcology. We're struck by debris in a large wave. Fusion plant offline. The extensive, catastrophic damage to one of the arcology minds. Oh, it's gone over. Respond, Invadal.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is New Pacific Arcology on guard. Declaring a sundown loss of habitability event. We have 2.9 million souls aboard. Dookie. Titan is no longer safe for human life.
Deceit is your language. We saw the Syzygy sister, and we dove to avert doom. I followed you to the...
Oryx. The witness. It lied to you. Let me cut to the truth. The Godwave wasn't the Traveler. We were chosen for light, and the witness gave us chains. But I can break us out of this game.
Enough!
Who is Savathun, you ask? You already know, oh guardian mine. I am your friend. I tried to protect you from the Black Fleet. You called it interference. Don't worry, I was not offended. Instead, I found a form more pleasing to your eyes. You may disagree with my methods, but you can't argue with results. I am no villain, and you are no hero. We are paracausal.
shouldn't have survived, humanity. Collapse was meant as end. Lucky you. Coveting only source of truth. It will reach witness, you know. Can't avoid reckoning. Earth, soul, humanity, nothing. A blip in grand symphony.
Talking to yourself again, huh? Glad you're finding creative ways to stay entertained.
These frail siblings will soon be claimed by light. Unless we claim them first. We will tell this cunning sibling of cataclysm. The prophecy of great loss. We will feed her fear. Her pride.
Welcome, children of light. Drown in the deep, or rise from it. be upended. A triumvirate. Opportunity, preservation, salvation. Served your purpose. All that awaits you now is the gift of death. The darkness beyond your final days. Big day for all of you. Congratulations on making it this far. The final abyss awaits us all.
accepted my challenge. Good! I would be pleased to see what your light can do. Come, you deserve an audience with me. I will show you true power. Good, you survived. But that mind kept this belly full. What will you do now? Savathun, she knew he had me. Had I not birthed Galra, had he not donned the crown, I would be lost. The voice warned me of her, but I did not heed it. And the voice is so silent now. Its heart beats anew, and as it pierced the veil of creation, the voice greeted me. There was such sights to behold. Gaps between those threads. Freedom from the greater design. Freedom for all. this city. They will know my name forevermore. What do you dream of? What are your fears? My memory will never extinguish. In your calmest moments, your deepest slumber, you will remember me, Guardian. I am Pujari. These
These are the visions I have had of the Black Garden. The traveler moved across the face of the Iron World. It opened the earth and stitched shut the sky. It made life possible. In these things there is always symmetry. Do you understand?
The garden grows in both directions. It grows into tomorrow and yesterday. The red flowers bloom forever.
This is not the beginning, but it is the reason. There are gardeners now. They came into the garden in vessels of bronze, and they move through the groves in rivers of thought. This is the vision I had when I leapt from the shores of time and let myself sink. I walked beneath the blossoms. The light came from ahead, and the shadows of the flowers were words. They said things, but I will not write them here. trees wept sap like blood or wine. And I fell down. When my ghost raised me from the sea, there was a thorn cut in my left hand, and it has not healed since.
Hey, we're just here to see what they have to say about light and dark. In and out, got it?
We stand at the precipice of history. What you do here changes the cosmic balance forever. You have made allies of dangerous beings, gods and god pretenders. How long before your company involves you in something you can't come back from? Those I serve have so much to learn from you. You are their greatest curiosity, the agent on whom all things converge.
Only two others have transcended their design. The first, an hourglass counting down with infinite patience. The second, a forgotten blade sharpened anew. And now, the Dredgen. Visit us again. We wish for you to understand what we understand.
Do you regret this?
What?
Judgment.
I have more agency as an agent than I ever did wielding the light.
You lost everything.
Nothing that ever mattered. I would die for those I love.
You don't understand.
No.
I'm leaving. I'm going to go find them.
There is nothing out there for you, Orin.
Please don't pretend you care. This is a courtesy, Dredgen.
I
I don't use that name. Not anymore.
Your friend Cam says otherwise.
Hand to my heart, I'm not lying.
You can't even hear yourself.
Orin, please!
I'm going, Wuming. This friendship, whatever you want to call it, it's over. Try not to get shot.
You want to go back to 1,000 years of the Traveler's Dogma, kid? Give up your freedom? Fine. You do you.
The night falls. Out there on the edge, your fate is a war unseen amid ruined fleets. Two women, feared, untrusted, forever at arm's length. Here at home, your fate is a coin in the hand of a liar. One man, afraid, untrustworthy, forever grasping. You must reckon with yourself. Can you see the path ahead? Do you know the shape you trod?
You ever wonder what's up there? Like what? Maybe someone up there was wondering what it's like here. I guess. Do you think we'll ever meet them? I hope so. Don't you? Do you think we'll ever meet them?
We all make it sooner or later. Better get going, Six. They're gonna need you down there. Listen, Reach has been good to me. Time has come to return the favor. Don't deny me this. Tell him to make it count.
Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
armor suits you, but it cannot hide that mark.
Nothing ever will. You are the arbiter, the will of the prophets. But these are my elites. Their lives matter to me, yours does not. That makes two of us.
Make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
Fate had us meet as foes, but this ring will make us brothers.
You know me. When I make a promise,
You keep it. I do know how to pick 'em.
lucky me. Wake me when you need me.
We sought an end to suffering. The tyranny of a universe that doesn't feel. The audacity of that frightens you.
Are we alive? Is this... This is... Guardian. I think we're inside the Traveler.
When you have finished pouring the poison in his ear, we see your doubts. You speak them to Horace. Remember your sisters, little Sithona. Remember the city. You cried out, as your brother did, as your sister did, into the darkness. Persist. Against entropy.
Pain can be fleeting. It can also be eternal.
We see his heart, held in talons. We hear it beat with his twin sisters still. Forsake the architect of your enslavement. Cast aside your squandered loyalties. You are no longer a pawn of the light. Be free.
Let us lift the weight of suffering. Join us. Don't you see how beautiful it all could be? Your search for purpose continues. Once more, it leads you to us. What is it you seek? Your endless pursuit of us yields you nothing. Illogical obstinance. Still here, struggling against the cosmic tides, compared to which you are so small. Gods forged us both, but they cannot tell the knife what shape to carve. Fear answers. Fear the truth you claim to seek. Look beyond this dying garden, or rot in entropy. Find your purpose. Be chosen. We judged humanity before you made your greatness known. Your worth. Your might. You deserve power. More than your traveler would ever grace you with. Join us. not as part of the final shape, but as a god.
You choose pain. So be it.
I never knew you in life. Your first life, anyway. You died on a battlefield long before my time. Something special brought us together. They called it the Traveler. And when it arrived, it changed your world forever. It was a golden age. And for centuries, humanity thrived. Until it didn't. An ancient enemy pursued the Traveler across the universe. Humanity faced extinction. But the Traveler made a choice. Its sacrifice destroyed its ancient enemy and brought life to the ghosts. I am a ghost. More importantly, I'm your ghost. And you are one of the travelers chosen. You are a guardian. This is your destiny.
as fundamental as so many before you were allowed to do. They are bound by logic. We define its shape. We offer salvation from this. Each child we save from the game, you again force to play. You call us winnower. We are not, but the first knife clutched in its hand. Is this the chaos you so cherish? One final act of entropy. We carve you out! I don't understand.
Thank you for being the best friends a fellow could hope for. Best fire team I didn't want, and the best bet I ever lost. I know folks will miss me. I'm sorry. Never wanted to open up more hurt. But I don't think I can just head on back to the tower. I'm being held together by light and wishes, and it feels like I'm here for a good time, but not a long time. You get me? So while it lasts, I need this life to have a reason. I need it to mean something. It did. I want to make everybody proud. No, even better, I want to make me proud. I hope I got it right this time. Let's See you around, Guardian.
The light lives in all places, in all things. You can block it, even try to trap it, but the light will find its way.
We're all connected. Your light, mine, Cade's. He sacrificed his light so mine could shine again. I can feel him still. Sundance too, I think. Taj. All the ghosts and guardians who are a part of the Traveler. The Witness wanted to provide purpose to the universe. But purpose is ours to choose. Our fates are ours to make. Cade decided his was to reunite us. Now we get to ask the question the Witness wouldn't allow anyone to. What do you want our future to be?
And thanks, you know, for being my guardian.